You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast with your host, Safan. Transmission will commence momentarily.
How you guys doing? This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. My name is Safan. You can find me on Twitter and get.ai. Before I start, I just want to say this is a real American Patriot channel. If you are not a real American Patriot, please exit the channel. This channel is only for real American Patriots. And on that note, guys, let's start the show. In this episode, I want to bring you this article about Mel Gibson, right? If you don't know Mel Gibson, right, he's the guy that directed the movie Passion of the Christ. And he's been infamously saying all these anti-Semitic remarks, right? But this is the article referring that he's being cast in a Rothchild comedy sparks outrage, right? I'll leave this article in the description below if you want to read it out to yourself. Sorry, I scratched my nose. I'm sorry about that. But let's continue. Let's read this article. All right. News of the film set among New York super rich attract criticism in the wake of actor previously anti-Semitism controversy. In the wave of condemnations has greeted the announcement of a new film starring Mel Gibson in which the actor is due to play a character called White Law Rothschild. I got scratched my nose. The patriarch of wealthy family, right? Rothschild, the Red Shield. That's what they are. They're entitled with the Rosicrucian, not only the Rosicrucian, the Knights Templar as well. But let's continue with the article. The film called Rothchild is being offered as a buyer at Cannes Film Festival and is described as a dark comedy and an action-packed cautionary tales of wealth and power. Shia LaBeouf also stars playing family outcast Beckett Rothschild, who has a supplements nine other family members in the claim of inheritance. The script, which on the face its bearer is distinct in resemblance to the 1949 British comedy Kind's Hearts and Coronets, is set among a group of New York super rich whose surname nearly identical to the celebrated Jewish banking dynasty, who are ubiquitous as the target of anti-Semitic tropes. All right? While the ethnicity of the family in the film has not been specified in report, it's similar to the Rothschild name has sparked outrage because the series is an incident that contribute to Mel Gibson's lengthy ostracism by Hollywood. Ostracism by Hollywood. In 2006, he launched an anti-Semitic tirade against a police officer after he was arrested in California. He later apologized. In 2012, he was accused of hating Jews by screenwriter Joe Esterhaus, which Mel Gibson denied. 2 years later, he was recorded using a racial abusive language in a voicemail message to his former partner, Asana Gergervia, some model's name, I can't pronounce his European name. And in 2016, he described the continuous controversy over the 2006 outburst as unfair, a dim thing in the past, right? Rabbi Danya Rothenberg described the casting as chilling. The New Yorker critic Emily Nussbaum wrote in a social media, Mel Gibson seems like an unrepentant bigot to me, and it's honestly shocking to me that he would be in the movie. In response to another recently announcement, Project Fat Man, in which Gibson will play a rowdy Santa Claus, actor and director Seth Rogen tweeted, "Ho ho Holocaust deniers." All right. I'll leave the article in the description below. But my opinion about Mel Gibson, right? What I think about Mel Gibson, I think he's a guy that they put out there as a Ponzi to make Christian look bad, right? Because if you're not aware, Christians being attacked left to right, and I think Mel Gibson is not the right person to represent Christianity at its finest right now because of what he said. And I think the reason outburst, the leak message of what he said, I think is planted right there. Is released out purposely just to attack Christian even more. All right. Enough being said about Mel Gibson. I don't agree what he said about Jewish people, because I don't think all Jewish people are at fault. Right. There are some nice Jewish people, All right. But what this movie encompasses is the Rothschilds. They try to make it a light, warming incidents, right? A connection to the Rothschild of the Rosicrucian of the Freemasons, right? That's what it is. They try to, it's like how am I gonna say this? It's like they try to make it less serious of what, because the Rothschilds been getting a lot of bad publicity in the news right now. Right? If you're unaware, there's a lot of people waking up to their unfair ethics of financing, all right, controlling the world, their lineage, right? They got a lot of bad publicity. But what I think is my opinion only, what I think they try to release this movie and try to make a light of things. All right, try to make that they're not that type of persons. That's what I believe, right? And to cast Mel Gibson's in this, and Mel Gibson is a divisive character within the Jewish community and the Christianity community. All right, I think Mel Gibson is not the right person for this, all right, because he's very divisive yet again. But he made The Passion of Christ. That's one thing. That's one thing that people think that's very anti-Semitic, the way he portrayed as it is. But when you look at it, it was I don't want to say it. I might get banned. But I'm going according to what the Bible says, right? It was the Jew that did kill Jesus, all right? But on that note, guys, but I think that Mel Gibson, his career was sabotaged on purpose by the Freemasons. If you don't know the Freemasons, the Illuminatis or whatever, or whatnot you want to call it, right? He's a sacrifice lamb. They sacrifice his career in order to push this agenda that Christianity is a bad thing, right? That label Christianity with Mel Gibson. That's what it is. That's why I really think it is. And if you guys aren't aware, Christianity is the most persecuted religion out there right now. Right? Of all things, right? The atheists are attacking Christianity more than they attack Islam, more than they attack Buddhists, more than they attack Hindus, right? Of all the religion, the atheists choose to attack Christianity and Catholic, I think Catholic too, but yeah, but mainly Christianity. Of all religion, the Muslim hated Christianity. You never see Islamic person attack a Catholic places like the Vatican's. You never see anything like that. They only attack Christian church. Right? You don't see a bunch of Muslims go on a tirade killing a bunch of Catholic priests. Do you? Right? Because I don't want to say this. Because the Pope was entied with the Islamic Brotherhood, Muslim Brotherhood. Okay, why don't you never see any attack on the Vatican or on the Pope? Why don't you see that? Right? Because it's in cahoots with each other. The plan is to destroy Christianity. That's the point. You gotta ask yourself all this question: why Muslim Brotherhood or terrorist organization never tried to attack the Vatican? All right, why is that? It doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I digress. But yeah, once again, I think Mel Gibson is a Ponzi. That's what I think he is. He's there as a figure to make Christianity look bad. That's what it is. And according to this movie, The Rothschild, right? I bet you there's a lot of occultic meanings, Illuminati, and they got Shia LaBeouf, right? Shia LaBeouf, he's a child star, and you know what child star are? They're demonic child, right? They're I don't want to say MK Ultra, right? They were bred to be in this kind of situations, right? If you don't know Shia LaBeouf, he was in the Disney enterprise as well. Disney hired him. Right? He was working for Disney as a child as well. And you know about Disney. Disney is a Freemason. Club 33. All right? He's a Freemason straight up. And Disney are known to have all these child stars who have nervous breakdown. Shia LaBeouf has a nervous breakdown as well. You see what happened a few years ago? He broke down. All right? So Shia LaBeouf is a MK Ultra asset as well. And people just don't understand this, all right? And people are disowning. And Seth Rogen directed If you don't know Seth Rogen's the guy who played in the movie 4-Year-Old Virgin, and he's a Jewish Canadian, right? He's a Jewish Canadian. So I'm keep asking myself, why is he working for Mel Gibson? I mean, don't you know his past? I mean, isn't all Jewish disown Mel Gibson? So why is Seth Rogen all of a sudden very friendly to Mel Gibson's? But anyway, it's Hollywood we're talking about here. We're talking about Hollywood. If you don't know Hollywood is very entrenched in its occultic practices, just rituals, right? So and plus, I'm not backing Mel Gibson as well, all right? Just because he's a Christian, that doesn't mean he's not affiliated. He's affiliated with Hollywood, right? He's affiliated with Hollywood. So, there got to be some bad hombres in there. He probably participate in some bad rituals and then did something bad, and that's why they sacrificed his career. That's what they're doing, right? Hollywood is a sick industry. It's a sick, pedophilic industry, and don't back all these actors out. He's an actor. He's a known liar, right? That's what they are, professional liars. He might say out there that he's a devout Christian, but I'm not taking his word for it. All right? I don't think he's that kind of a guy. I think he's capable of lying because he's an actor and because he's affiliated with Hollywood. How you know he's telling the truth or not? All right? But yet again, that's why I think I'm not taking his side. I'm not going to watch this satanic movie from Mel Gibson about the Rothschild. How obvious is that? You made a movie about the Rothschild and you say it's a dark comedy. Doesn't make any sense. Once this movie gonna come out, there's gonna be a lot of symbolism, occultic meanings. They try to brainwash you and saying all this stuff. All right. And if you are into occultic and into Illuminati, you already know who the Rothschild is. You already know their background. So there's nothing good within them. They're a bunch of bankers, and the bankers lead to a lot of bad things that happen in the world right now. They try to make light of things. They try to salvage their reputation. That's what I think this is the idea of this movie. All right. So when it comes out, don't watch this guy. I mean, I'll probably check it out, just do a review for you guys, expose some hidden occultic symbolism from this movie. But we have Shia Bluff here, MK Ultra, has worked with the CIA, worked for Disney, right? Gotta be for guys who have a nervous breakdown like that, right? He's having a nervous breakdown like that. And Mel Gibson, Hollywood, major Hollywood ties. Seth Rogen, major Hollywood ties. All right, these people, don't trust these people. But on that note, guys, I just want to share this article to let you guys know what's up with Hollywood, how sick of industry they are. No matter what person they try to put up, no matter what kind of person they try to say or use to make appeal to you. Mel Gibson, for instance, no matter what he say, no matter what he say that he said back in the past and all this stuff, say he was a different man. Remember, he said it, right? He said it, so you can't take his word as what it is. I mean, but on that note, guys, I'm not supported by YouTube. I'm not monetized by YouTube. Doesn't mean I'm not bound by any outside interference. Doesn't mean I'm unscripted, unrehearsed, unedited. I mean, I can say whatever I want, unbounded by anybody. All right, because of that, I'm not taking on any donations. The point of this video, the point of this channel is to bring people back to reality, make them think, questions more, all right? And show them what kind of world they're living in, what kind of sick world that they being exposed to. But if you like what I'm doing, please follow me on social media, Twitter, Gab.ai, and most importantly, subscribe if you want to support what I'm doing, because when you subscribe, it shows me that people are actually watching, and that will encourage me more to make more videos, right? But I don't know, let me know what you think about Mel Gibson. Do you forgive him? Do you think he's a good guy? Do you think he's a Ponzi? Let me know. Leave it in the comment below. And as of that, this is the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. I thank you guys for watching. Stay here for that long watching me talking about this stuff. I appreciate it. And on that note, guys, this is the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. My name is Stefan, and I'm signing out. Peace.